Welcome back, Attack! Let's jump right in. Welcome to Dawngate. This is a free-to-play MOBA, and it's Waystone Games' first title, and it's being published by EA, so high hopes. It has a unique universe filled with colorful characters and a vibrant world. So one of the great things about this particular game is its uniquity, from its lore to its gameplay mechanics, and I promise, this game has something new to show you. Dawngate takes the standard MOBA formula and condenses it, simplifies it, and then spits it out into something strange and artistic. Players choose Shapers, who are the avatar characters which hold great power, all unique to the individuals. My personal favorite Shaper is Freya, who you're watching on screen now as I destroy face with her. I enjoy her because she's extremely mobile and aggressive, which is my preferred playstyle. And while there are not many Shapers out there right now, as a free-to-play game, expect many more to come out soon, each with very varying different abilities. One of the unique factors to this game and the gameplay is the currency. It's not gold, but rather a magical substance called Vim, which is earned ambiently and through direct actions such as killing creeps or even assisting in the killing of enemy Shapers. Vim is used to purchase items, and the pacing of spending Vim is very well done rather than in games like League of Legends where some items can literally take forever to build and some are just too expensive to really go into. Matches tend to be shorter overall as well compared to other MOBAs, so I like that. But let's talk about one really awesome feature. This is pretty much one of their main mechanics of the game, and what they did is they designed the map, basically 2 lanes instead of your usual 3, and they added 4 extra sections onto this on the outskirts inside the jungle. And these little things are very StarCraft inspired. These are resource bases, and as you move through the lanes and take over and destroy towers, oh by the way, towers respawn, so that's a thing. Anyways, so as you go through and destroy the towers, you gain access and can conquer these different resource nodes. Doing that gives you more ambient Vim gain. Also, as you conquer different lanes, your creeps get buffed and you get stronger creeps. So, it is similar in ways to other MOBAs, but the slight twists make a difference, and it makes matches really fun and you can really change the tide. Especially with the ability for towers to respawn, you never know what can happen. It can go either way. But overall, the gameplay feels really slow, especially at the beginning of matches, and the movement speed overall is really slow. And the map is not that big, so if you're a fan of hyperactive champions and really fast-paced people run across the entire field, as we can see in some Dota 2 champions and League of Legends, of course, then this game is not for you. So, you start out with a passive, you also get 4 abilities, very standard, and you also get 3 additional slots for spells, which can be learned in the match, and then you have 2 slots for consumables. Each Shaper has a tendency to be better suited for certain things such as assassination or tanking, but the unique role passive that Dawngate has in place really separates it from other MOBAs by allowing champions to further specialize during a match. So what do I mean by that? Before a match starts, you can pick a role: a gladiator, a predator, a hunter, or a tactician. These help players do better in their roles and also aid team play. This was a big problem in League of Legends before Season 4. Tactician, for example, is for supporting, and you get extra Vim by poking enemy Shapers and increased Vim gain from just being around dying minions. So you can do your support role, but not be Vim or Gold Star. Hunter is for jungling, Gladiator is specific to lane farming, and Predator is for those focused on just killing enemies. Anyways, promoting roles and team play, I really enjoy the system, along with being able to actually choose and learn 3 spells during the matches, so you have a lot of flexibility there. It's kind of like the summoner spells of League of Legends, except you get to pick them during the match, and you get 3. Speaking about the customization, alike to League of Legends rune pages, Dawngate has a very similar system where you can change the number and the color of slots on the loadout page, and then insert specific gems into those. Allocating different attributes for different Shapers will definitely give you an edge, and it's actually really easy to acquire these. Luckily, you are rewarded these gems and such at the end of games. You can also purchase them, of course. The item shop is unique in that it's really easier to grasp versus the more traditional MOBA titles such as Smite or League of Legends and Dota. With simple item names like Hunger for lifesteal and Power for damage, it would be really easy for a new player to understand the shop system and just pretty much get into the action. And so far, I've been enjoying it. I particularly like the boss fights, from say the middle monster buff to the endgame bosses that you must protect or destroy. They have actual skill shots that need to be dodged, so it kind of feels like a raid boss, and it really does require a lot of teamwork to take these guys down. Like multiple life bars everything, and these attacks are devastating. Anyways, I very much like mobility, and so that's why I'm gonna say personally, I prefer Dota 2 and League of Legends, because their characters are more mobile, the game is more fast visually and spectacally over Dawngate. But Dawngate, it absolutely has a place in my roster of games. I recommend it to anyone, even those not comfortable with MOBA games, and I think if you're gonna try a MOBA for the first time, this is gonna be one of those that I recommend for you. If this game seems interesting to you, I suggest you look at Air Mech and also Dragons and Titans, as they are both MOBAs, but they have unique twists on the genre. Thanks for checking out Dawngate with me. I'm Skylant Shore. I look forward to playing more games with you soon. Anyways, see you all around.